Welcome back to Fox 43 AM Live. Join us now as our musical guest, the Christena Graves Band. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Very excited to have you guys on the show. Listening to the little sound check we did before before we started here, you guys are sounding wonderful. I love it. I love your music. To start out now, you guys started the band in 2019. Mm-hmm. So you've had a rough couple of years.
Yeah. Yeah, one of our biggest shows was like that night before everything shut down. There were rumors, and we were just getting into it.
Yeah.
Okay, but congratulations, you survived all that. You're still going strong. But I understand that for at least you, Christena, this wasn't the beginning of your music career back in 2019. You've been doing it for longer as well.
We all have.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. Brandon and I were in a band years ago that toured, but before I joined, John was in that band with Brandon, band called Waterdeep. So we've been those two have been playing together for
30 years.
A long time.
Yep.
So, yeah.
That's great. So how did you guys get together now for this new...
I was just ready to do music again, and so, you know, we were talking about who, and we were like, obviously John Flynn should be in the band. So, yeah.
You're welcome.
And so what was it like kind of starting this new band up, kind of getting back into the music scene? How long had it been, and how much had things changed?
It'd been 20 years.
Yeah.
So everything had changed a lot.
Wow.
Because just the whole music, the way things go has changed.
Yeah.
So the internet kind of changed everything.
Yeah, it did.
And I'm not internet savvy. So.
I was going to ask, did you find it easier or harder now in the new digital world?
That part of it is hard. I'm just like, let me write songs and then play. I love that part of it, but promoting myself on social media.
Somebody else do that.
Yeah, that's kind of the part that I do.
That's your role, Brandon. You need someone to do that. Yeah,
right.
I'm like you, Christena, where it's like, no, I don't want to. Let me write something. I don't want to start promoting. Don't put me on Facebook. I don't know. Yeah. Which is determined sometimes. But I'm glad that you guys are all come together and utilize your strengths like that.
Yeah. Yep.
And so, also, you said 20 years now. Did you feel your music kind of change at all for this new band, or even just your own personal growth in writing?
Definitely. The more things I go through as a human, the more my music changes. So for sure it changed.
And so now you write your own music. What does that mean for you? Like, where do you get your inspiration from, and how is it to kind of see it all come together? And
yeah, just life stuff around me, and things that I've gone through, definitely. And then I generally just bring a song to everybody, and we listen to it, and I'll start creating something around it. So
yeah, I'm so curious, how's that kind of creative process work now, guys? Like, she comes in with this song idea, and where do you guys kind of fit into the system? Well,
we usually work on the song at home a little bit, and so I will come up with some ideas, or we'll collectively, the two of us will come up with some ideas. Then we bring the song to these guys and the rest of the band and rehearse the song together. And it's usually just if we have something pre-written, we'll talk about it, but otherwise we let everybody do what comes naturally to them, because we trust these guys. We've been playing with them for so long, and so that sort of dictates the way the band sounds.
And that's collaboration. It's wonderful. Yeah. And now, Brandon, I saw you playing. What kind of drum is it?
So it's a baran, which is an Irish frame drum, and it's tunable, and you can manipulate the pitches of the drum with your hand on the back of the drum, and then you play it with a small stick called a tipper on the front side.
Oh, what brought you to that instrument?
Well, yeah, I joined a band a few years ago called the $3 Band that plays some Irish traditional music, and that introduced me to, we were in Orlando for a weekend, and I saw an Irish drummer play a traditional drum, and I was immediately amazed by it. And so I thought, well, since I'm in an Irish band, I should learn it. And then I've never actually used it in the Irish band. I've only used it with her. And we do this for like stripped down acoustic stuff. So normally I play drum set.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah. And John, what about you? Like, so you got the guitar going on. You know, what all do you work on?
Well, I mean, usually Chris and Brandon send me a demo, and then usually what I'm trying to create a part that I'll help accentuate the song and move it forward and create, you know. Christina's a very gifted writer, and so my hope is to take what emotion that she's trying to convey and then put my part into it that helps it move forward again. So it's a joy of mine, and it's the type of music that I absolutely love to do. So
that's great. And so now you guys are performing February 3rd at Lucia's in Lawrence. You know, what are people going to kind of get to experience with you guys?
So that night is sort of a countdown to the Folk Alliance conference, and so the artists that are on there are all going to be at Folk Alliance. It's us, and then Folk in the Flow, and Bad Alaskan, who I think was here a couple weeks ago.
Yes, she was here a couple weeks ago. Wonderful.
And so great. And so we're all three playing. I think we're going last in the lineup that night.
Yeah, that's going great. So that's going to be a great show on the 3rd then.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
It will be.
All right, well, thank you guys so much for joining us this morning so far. It has been such a pleasure chatting with you. We're going to take a quick break, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, Fox 43 AM Live and the Kansas Creative Arts Industry Commission presents the Christina Graves Band.
Get all through the night. You were heading out for real then. I could see it in your eyes. You had found a way to get you to the front of this old line. But I'd waited out for the storm to come, I'd waited out. Yeah, I'd waited out for the storm to come, I'd waited out. Things will always look much better